I am your host, Katie Krenitz. I'm standing amongst the gorgeous rocks of Sedona, Arizona. They're beautiful red, and you're probably thinking it's green screen in back of me, but it's not, I promise. I'm here taking a hike. I want to talk to you out there who has just gone through a breakup or maybe just gotten out of a long-term relationship and you're starting to go back onto the dating scene. I want to tell you that there are three major ways that you can actually go out and enter yourself into the dating scene and start to get out into the dating scene and start to meet men. There are three really great ways. The first way is to actually do some online dating, and that's through sites such as eHarmony, Match.com, Plenty of Fish. I'll tell you what I really believe about online dating. I think it's a perfect place to go to if you want to practice dating, especially if you've been out of the dating scene for a while, because you are going to get bombarded by a lot of men, a lot of emails. So your job is to start becoming really educated about how to sift through some of those online profiles and how to get through and start to go out on dates with guys. The great is that it's all a numbers game, so you're getting introduced to a lot of guys. The not so great is that you're getting introduced to a lot of guys, so it just might be a turnoff for you. But that's one way. The second way is actually through your friends. You can start to tell your friends who will set you up through a blind date, and a blind date's really just anytime you're meeting someone who you don't know. So that could be a friend of a friend, or your cousin's friend, or whatever it may be. So the great thing about that is that you actually get to tell your friends exactly what you want, what you deserve, and your friends have a really good idea of who you are, and they're going to start to really filter through the people that they choose to introduce you to. So the bad about that is that you might just not hit it off with some of the people that your friends introduce you to, which is always okay. The third way that you can actually get back into the dating scene is through the typical going out to bars and to clubs. Now, here's what I really believe about the bars and club scene. It's a great scene if you want to get out there and that's really what you're interested in, and you want to go out, you want to meet a lot of people, and you want to be social in that regard. I don't typically like going out to the bars and the clubs because that's not really where I am in my life. So you really need to decide where you are in your life, what you want, and just always keep in mind when you're going out to the bars and the clubs that usually there's a lot of alcohol involved, which means that you can't always see clearly who this person is that you're meeting. So it is one way. It's not my favorite, but it is one way. And I'm going to give you a bonus. This is my fourth and probably most special way that I think that you should go out into the dating scene. And it's actually through digging within, finding out what you like, and getting involved. That's it. Get involved in things that you like to do. That could be joining up to go to a gym. That could be joining any sort of like jewelry making class or pottery making class. That could be volunteering for something that you're really passionate about. The best part about this is that you're actually going to go out and you're going to meet people who have common interests. And some really great ways of doing this are really available at your fingertips right now. Meetup.com is a great resource. Even Facebook, they're starting to create groups where you can actually get involved in those groups. So start doing some research online. Meetups are great ways to be able to meet people who have common interests. And remember, the idea is that you want to get out onto the dating scene and you've learned your lessons from the past and you actually want to get on the trail right to your Mr. Right. So remember, the fourth and my favorite is really getting involved, and that's how you are going to find your true love today. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll make sure to give you my dating updates.